Hello, I'm Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. So today is all about challenges and the challenges I have set for myself for this year and how they are going, and honestly it's not going that great, but time for an update and see how I can change everything before the end of the year. So first up, the number of books I wanted to read this year. So last year I read 200 books, over 200 books actually, and it was such a great reading year. But this year I set myself like 150 books to read. The plan was to read more, and right now I'm at 126 read books. That includes DNFs because I want to include them. So 126 books, which means I have 24 books to read before the end of the year. That's easy. I'm gonna do it, no problem. I'm not stressed about it. Once I have reached 150 books, I want to try to reach 200, but honestly I don't think I will because it's already the end of September, and it's a lot to read 74 books in 3 months. We'll see, but maybe I can do it. Who knows? One of my other goals was to read one classic per month, and it's not going well. So that means by this time in the year, I should have read 9 classics, and I have read 4, and that includes 3 books in June because I was doing the June Austen challenge, which means I was reading Jane Austen for a month, and I read 3 books by her. So I read Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Persuasion, and and the other classic I have read is the Book of Negroes, so not really a classic. So that's not going well, and I don't see how I'm gonna do this because I have decided to not read classics if I don't feel like it. So I don't think I'm gonna reach 12, but we'll see. We never know. Then ebooks. The plan was to read 2 ebooks per month because I have a Kindle, and I wanted to use it more. I have read 9, which is not that bad, but like I should have read 20 by now, and I have read 9. That could change because like when we reach December, I like to read Christmas books, and I get a lot of free Christmas books on Amazon, like the ebook. So maybe I will reach that goal. We'll see. I think I might reach that goal, but not the classic one. Again, we will see. And then the last challenge I had for the year is the Goodreads Awards of 2022. So basically I chose, I think, 6 categories of books, and I'm trying to read as much as I can in those categories and decide a winner. The first category I picked is fiction, and in that category I have read 14 so far out of the 20. I have started another one, so let's say 15. On those 15 I have DNF'd 3, found some that are okay, but I'm looking super fast and there are no books that I'm 5 stars in that list, but that's okay. So 14, almost 15 books out of 20 for the fiction category, which is really great, but it's also the first one I have started. Then on the mystery and thriller category, I have read 14 too, and it has proven to be something I really enjoy. So I listen to all of them as audiobooks and enjoying my time. And also I'm currently reading another book, so let's say 15. And there are 5 stars in that category, which surprised me because usually I'm more into fiction, literary fiction, than mystery and thrillers. So it's great that I'm enjoying that category, and I'll probably try to find more mystery and thriller that I enjoy. And also it's a challenge I'm doing in October, so I picked all my mystery and thrillers book I had on my physical TBR. And anyway, you will see this in a couple of days, but in October I will read for sure more mystery and thrillers. Then we have historical fiction. I'm also a fan of historical fiction. I did my master thesis on historical fiction. Well, not really, it's post-colonial fiction, but it involved wars that happened in the past, so I'm counting it as a historical fiction. So it's usually a really good category for me. It's a little bit heavier than, let's say, mystery and thriller, so harder to read and also harder to find. These are really hard to find as audiobooks, which is really sad. But I did finish 8, and in those 8, I DNF'd 1 and really enjoyed 2 of them. So The Marriage Portrait and Take My Hand. These were, well, Take My Hand is a 5 stars, and The Marriage Portrait, I believe I gave it a 4 stars, but overall it was good. Also, there's a book I had already read in that category, is Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone. This is part of the Outlander world, and absolutely love Outlanders, so maybe it's gonna be the winner for me in that category. We'll see. I am also reading one right now, is the Magnolia Palace by Fiona Davis, and absolutely enjoying it. So let's say 9 books out of 20 read in that category. Then we have romance, and honestly, I used to be such a fan of romance, and I don't know why this is not working for me this year, but that's okay. I have read 9 out of 20. Well, not 9. Actually, I would say 8 out of 20, but I will count it as 9 because I started the Twisted series and made it to book 2 before I stopped because it was such a disaster. I'll put my video that I made where I talk about why it was a disaster. But yeah, DNF'd on book 2, and it's book 3 that it's on the romance category of last year. So, but that's done. And I also did DNF You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty because no, it wasn't for me. But that's okay. It's okay. Then on the fantasy, this is such hard category because they're all part of series that I'm not up to date. But I did finish 7, and I have another one that's ready for me to listen to, so that's great. But yes, I read one that absolutely love. It's Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I picked it up like at the bookstore because I thought it was pretty, read it, absolutely enjoyed it, and then realized it was there on the Goodreads challenge. So that's great, but the rest are okay. I'm not that into like everything. And also there's a Brandon Sanderson book on there, The Lost Metal. It's book 7 of that series, the Miss Bourne series, and I'm on book 2. So not there, but that's okay. And then the last category is debut novel. Basically, these are almost all books that are on other categories, but I did read 12, including 2 DNFs. So we have Cleopatra and Frankenstein and Olga Dies Dreaming. The rest I have enjoyed, not that many actually. I'm looking and like nothing that, oh yeah, there's Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which is the only book on that category that I loved. So, you know, but 12 out of 20. So in all my challenges, the 2 that are doing pretty well is the Goodreads challenge and the number of books I want to read this year. The rest is not that good. But that's okay because we still have 3 months and I'm hoping everything picks up. But yeah, that's my update for my challenges of this year, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye!